Whatever you want with the babies, we'll accept. But please, please don't leave us with nothing. Please.
I've been with you all the way, and I'll be there for the rest of your lives.
The babies aren't ours, Gerald.
What?
They belong to Cindy and Trent. They always have.
You can't just give our babies away. That is wrong. That's totally, absolutely wrong, Morgan.
Gerald.
I'm sorry, but no. Look, after all you've just been through, the physical and emotional trauma, there is no way you're thinking straight. No, this is a major, major decision, and you need to take way more time before you...
No, I don't. I've been thinking about it for a while now.
You never said anything. I've been beside myself about me and you and the babies. You said nothing.
I'm sorry. I started having second thoughts, and when I saw Cindy's face, I knew.
What?
In theatre, when she was shown one of the babies, if you'd seen her, you'd know too.
That she should have them? That flake, that rude, hysterical cow of a woman.
Gerald, stop. I know how much they mean to you. They mean a lot to me too, but when Cindy looked at her baby... What we feel doesn't even come close. I've never been more certain of anything. Cindy and Trent are the rightful parents.
You didn't say that a couple of days ago. Because they're unstable. And have you forgotten that these rightful parents don't even live together? You want to send our babies, our precious babies, to a broken home?
The babies will probably bring them back together, and we've also had our problems too, so we've got no right to judge,
We have never been as horrible to one another as those two have. Have you told them any of this?
No, I haven't, but...
Don't! Just, please.
But it would be cruel to let them go on thinking.
I know that you think you've made up your mind, but can you just give me a little bit of time to get my head around this? Morgan, it was supposed to be you and me and the 3 little ones. You looking after them, me working, but home when I can to help out. That's what it is, isn't it? You're worried about how this is going to be. You're so emotional at the moment and it all seems so scary, but you'll be fine. I just know you will. You will, Morgan. Once these pregnancy hormones stop whizzing around, it'll all look so different. You won't be scared at all. You're going to be the most fantastic mother.
Leave it.
It's okay.
I said I'd do them, and I will.
Okay.
What?
You're still not okay, are you?
I'm fine.
Fine is hardly saying a word all night. I was hoping to ask Bar over soon.
Go for it.
You won't bite her head off?
As long as she behaves herself.
What are you saying?
She better not pass comment on the house.
She wouldn't.
Why she looks at it is bad enough. But she's right, it's a tip. Still heaps to do.
Well, it's hard when we're both still trying to find the time. We should make a list. What would be number 1 for you?
Painting. In here, I suppose.
Well, we can manage that, can't we? You've got the morning off, you can get started on it. Might help take your mind off things. See? Not fine at all.
Okay, I'll make a start.
Then I'll do the dishes.
No. Do them.
How are they?
How's Morgan?
They're all good. Very good.
You'll be worn out, I bet.
Yeah, a bit. I might just head for bed.
Has something happened?
No?
Have the Watsons been having a go at you?
No, and they won't be. They'll be singing and dancing when Morgan tells them.
What?
She's giving them the babies.
What? She can't do that. You were so looking forward to being a dad and you'd be brilliant. Oh, Morgan can be such a ditz. She's always changing her mind. 1 minute these...
Libby, make some tea.
No, Gerald needs to make her see that...
Tea? Gerald needs some tea right now. Isn't that right?
Yes, please.
A big shock for you.
She's just panicking about having to look after the babies.
Who wouldn't? One's scary enough when it's your first.
If I can just stop her telling Cindy and Trent until she's had some rest, because then she'll be feeling, so much stronger and more positive.
Well, of course she will.
And it's horrible that the babies are getting taken down to Waikato. Cindy and Trent will be all over them down there, while Morgan's up here letting her breast milk dry up.
Oh, dear.
It's the truth. It's like she's made up her mind, and once she's done that, there's no going back.
There's no going back if she doesn't have a chance to bond with the babies. I mean, some mothers find it difficult anyway. Alice did. So did...
Libby, we shouldn't be talking about Alice and baby Kelly. It's a completely different situation.
Yeah, but these babies aren't actually Morgan's, so that might make the bonding thing even more difficult.
Yeah, except that I bonded with them straight away. Oh, except I hadn't gone through all the terrible agony of giving birth to them. No, maybe you're right, Libby. I mean, if I can get Morgan to see the babies before they're transferred... I mean, if Morgan gives herself a chance to bond with the triplets, then no way is she going to give them up, right?
Hey.
Hey!
Movie tonight?
Oh, the boss is here. I've got to talk to him. Grab a seat. I'll be over in a minute. Morning.
Morning. How's everything going?
Brilliant. The coffee machine's good to go. All the food's out in the cabinets for the morning tea rush. We're totally on top of it.
Good. I've got to check a couple of things in the kitchen and I'll be at your hair.
Are you not working here today?
Oh, no need with everything running so smoothly.
Okay. Well, I'll see you when we close up. I'll stick around and help out.
Sophie, your conscientiousness is duly noted. But Brooke's throwing a beauty therapy party at the IV tonight. If all goes well, it could become a regular thing and a nice little earner. So that is where I'll be.
Right. Okay.
Did he just tell you off?
No.
So why the face?
I just asked if I could do some more hours, but I can't. But I can go to a movie.
Cool. Well, there are a couple that could be okay.
Hello? Scotty?
Hi.
Hi. Are you doing okay?
Not bad, yeah.
You enjoying it?
Hating it.
It's really gonna lighten the place up. Thinking maybe an off-white.
Yeah, way more cheerful.
No more nasty walls. We can finally get rid of these things of brownies. Sausage roll?
Yeah, ta.
A dozen bottles should do it. Let me know if it looks like we need more. If anyone wants still, that's fine.
Sure. That's an awful lot of champagne. I thought you were saving your pennies.
Oh, nothing like bubbles to loosen the purse strings. It will be money well spent.
And that's how you intend to drag the Dumont Clinic back from the brink?
You probably have no idea how much revenue I can drum up this evening.
Probably not. Just as long as you're putting your time off to good use, Brooke.
Well, why don't you come down this evening and see for yourself? I won't be guzzling champers tonight. I'll need a clear head. But maybe we could have a drink or two afterwards.
I might just pop in.
Good. Hey, Sophie. Hi.
Sweetheart, what are you doing here?
I'm here to see Karen about doing some more shifts.
Not another workaholic in the family. Speaking of which, I must be off. Catch you later.
Karen's not here.
Oh, okay.
But if you're looking for work, maybe I can help. How? I'm hosting a beauty therapy evening tonight.
Yeah, Karen said.
I could really use a beautiful assistant to hand out pamphlets.
And do some extra schmoozing.
You're not keen on the idea?
No, I'd love to.
Good. That's great.
Oh, damn it, Shanti! Can you hold this for a tick? Actually, I need a small brush. I think there's one in the laundry.
Okay.
Oh, bloody hell! The door! Shanti!
I can't see it.
The door!
I've got a key.
Why did you knock then?
Scotty.
Stupid place to leave it.
I'm sorry, Bart. Come in and I'll make us some tea.
No, I'm sorry. I should have called first.
No, I'm sorry, Bar. Me and DIY, it's always a disaster.
Come in and sit down.
Step away from the counter. I thought we'd get tickets first and then stay
Sorry,
until...
I should have texted you.
Why?
I have to work tonight.
Karen changed his mind.
Not here, at the IV.
Why didn't you say you had something on?
Well, I'm not going to turn down work.
No, you just turned me down. It's not like it's the first time, is it?
I said I'm sorry.
Do you even want to go out with me?
Of course I do.
You just can't say no to Kieran. Do you like him or something?
Oh, no, he's old.
Yeah, and isn't he dodgy as?
No, he's just had a lot of bad stuff happen to him. He's a really nice guy. And actually, I'm working for Brooke tonight, not Kieran, at the IV. She's holding this beauty therapy thing.
Whatever, I'll see her.
Well, hang on. I don't start for a couple of hours. We could go get a coffee or something if you like.
Coffee? Whoopee.
Fine. Forget it.
No, let's do it.
Okay, give me 2 minutes to get changed.
Last time Scotty was lovely to me, kind and considerate, but now all I do is annoy him.
He's had a bit of a rough patch.
With his brother, yes. And he was telling me they're having problems with the house.
One disaster after another, from what I hear. Happens when you buy a do-up, I suppose.
The first house Naveen and I had was a tumble-down old place. We didn't have the money to fix things, and we're too proud to ask our parents for help. It'll be the same for Shanti and Scotty. But I know how to put a smile back on my son-in-law's face.
Well, I bet you're feeling a whole lot better after a good night's sleep.
I am. And they're lovely, thank you. I haven't changed my mind, Gerald.
Well, it's still far too early to make a final decision. I think you need to wait at least a week before you do
No, I
anything,
don't.
before you think... Yes, you do. You've been through this major trauma, but you'll be feeling so much
Gerald,
better. And when you're
stop.
feeling so
I've
much
made
better...
up
No,
my mind.
please, listen to me. Just... You haven't given yourself a chance to bond with these babies.
And I won't be. I know you're in love with the idea of being a father, but we'd be stealing somebody else's biological children. I don't know why I ever thought that we could do that.
Because we could love them, and we could give them a better life, Morgan.
Gerald, it's a done deal.
You've told Cindy and Trent. You said you wouldn't tell
No,
Cindy.
I haven't, but I filled out the birth certificate with Trent down as father, because he is.
Hello, you two.
Hi. Sorry, but...
Don't worry. I'm not going to hold you up. Scotty, I just wanted to say I'm very sorry if I've been a nuisance.
Oh, you haven't, and it's you who deserves an apology. I've not behaved well, and...
It is okay. I understand. You're always so busy, and I've been working so hard on the house. But would it be too much if I came to stay with you for my last few days?
Please do. You'll be most welcome.
Thank you. I'll see you later then. Oh, what time will you be home?
We started late, so not until after 7, sorry.
Doesn't matter. I will be very busy myself for the rest of the afternoon. Bye for now.
Thank you.
Basically, Botox relaxes the active muscles of the face, so it is goodbye to frown lines, crow's feet, wrinkles, or puckering of the upper lip. It has virtually replaced the need for a surgically invasive facelift.
Except it doesn't last.
Once you see what it can do, I'm sure you will be happy to return to the clinic for further treatment, which will take no more than 15 minutes of your time.
But it's not cheap.
The Dumont Clinic is offering some very good deals, especially if you commit to an ongoing treatment plan.
Sounds like Brooke's got a few tough nuts in there.
I don't even know why they bothered coming.
Something for nothing. And then knocking back the champagne at a rate of knots. This could become a very expensive evening for Brooke.
Well, then we need to do something.
Like what?
I'll channel my father. He can sell pretty much anything to anyone except for Hunter and I.
Think you can do better than Brooke, do you?
I won't know till I try.
Thank you so very much. Goodbye.
What's going on? What are they doing here?
Such clever men. And very fast, too. Rani recommended them.
What went wrong this time?
Nothing went wrong, Scotty. I just wanted to do something special for my lovely daughter and handsome son-in-law. Come in and look. A spectacular transformation, yes?
Are you ladies right for drinks there?
Thank you.
Have either of you signed up for a treatment? Not that I'm saying you need it. It just seems so unfair that we get all these lines round our eyes from smiling, but they really do go away with just a little bit of Botox. All the information's actually in here, and the treatments are heavily discounted tonight. And Dr. Freeman's available right now.
I'll need to think about it. You're not winning either? You're doing a fantastic job. But it looks like I won't even manage to pay for the champagne.
It's not working so far.
Oh, it does take a while to see results with Botox. A few days sometimes, but I'm sure you'll be very pleased.
I hope so. But then there are the things that Botox can't fix.
Oh, like what, for instance? What are you most unhappy about?
Isn't it obvious?
Oh, sorry, no.
My nose, I just hate it.
Well, with a rhinoplasty, you could have any nose you wanted.
Except I'd have to go under the knife, which just terrifies me.
It's a very safe procedure. If you let me talk you through it, I could...
Thanks, but you'd be wasting your time. I'm just too big a wuss.
I know how you feel. I was so scared before I had my nose done.
Your nose is perfect.
You should have seen it before. It was a horrible shape and far too big. I had no confidence at all. I wouldn't look at people. I always had my head down. But it's completely changed all that. And Dr. Freeman's right. It's a totally safe procedure.
Oh, well, maybe I should think about it.
It'll be the best thing you've ever done, truly. I'll get you a fact sheet.
Well done, Sophie. A brilliant job. You are your father's daughter.
Are you calling my father a big fat liar?
Are we celebrating?
We may have a success on our hands thanks to my beautiful assistant. She just made a very good sale. Oh, and my 2 sales just walked in the door. He's hoping anyway.
I might have to slip a little extra something in your pay packet before you get headhunted.
Sophie, what are you doing here? And drinking, Kieran?
Not my doing, Squire. I'll let Sophie explain.
Well?
I'm working.
You can't work in a bar.
I'm helping Brooke.
What, flogging off Botox injections? I don't think so, and I'll take that.
Dad, it's just one... Forget it, you're so...
This is a private function.
It is a beauty therapy party, and we are invited.
No, thanks. I'm gonna go home to Scotty and apologize again for my mother's extreme makeover.
Scotty never said he didn't like it.
That's because he was in shock. Look, it's just not right for the house. It's a villa in Ferndale.
No, it's no more, Shanti, please. Now, this is a very good deal. 2 Botox treatments for the price of 1.
I don't need Botox, thank you very much.
For someone your age, you do have quite pronounced frown lines. Champagne! How nice!
She is the sweetest, loveliest girl, but she is so pig-headed.
And a lot of people think she's doing the right thing.
Giving away our precious babies to a thug and a mad woman? What do you think? Oh, thanks a lot. I thought I could count on you at least to be supportive.
I am, sunshine. Look, I know you're disappointed, but you will have kids one day.
Oh, it's a bit difficult when I'm never going to talk to Morgan again.
Oh, as if.
Where's the hope for our marriage if she's constantly making these huge decisions without consulting me, without taking into account at all what I want?
Come on, the triplets are different.
No, it's just what she does. It's like getting impregnated in the first place.
You weren't even together then.
Oh, shut up. What about the cots then? Thousands of dollars worth of cots she bought. She's willful. She just does what she wants, when she wants, and who cares about my feelings? Love, honour and obey. God.
I'm sorry, I didn't realise you wanted to be married to a doormat.
I said shut up, didn't I? Another one, please.
OK, but take your time on this one.
Now you're trying to run my life too. I have never, ever, ever been so... It's Dad. Congratulations, new parents. Your mother and I are so proud.
It didn't really hurt at all. Did you hear that, Shanti?
That's not why I didn't have it.
That would be funny, wouldn't it? A nurse being scared of needles.
Well, I'm not.
It's okay. I believe you. My dear husband probably wouldn't even notice at all. So maybe I should go a little further.
Oh, no.
Shh. What should I choose?
Well, maybe I could book you in for a consultation with one of our surgeons.
Yes, please.
You don't have the time, Bar.
Oh, I forgot. I'm flying back home in a few days.
I could get you an appointment tomorrow. There are several procedures that could be done there and then. I can guarantee your husband will notice that his wife is looking even more gorgeous than before she left.
I think my mother looks amazing for her age, and she really doesn't need anything.
Thank you, Shanti. But can I please be allowed to decide what I need and don't need?
But it's also expensive.
On your salary, I suppose. My husband and I run a textile business. We've been doing very well since I became wedding consultant. How much for a breast augmentation? No, Ma! Please excuse my daughter. I will leave my questions till tomorrow when I see the surgeon. That way, we won't be rudely interrupted.
woman.
Ah! Ow!
Scotty?
Callum, I'm so glad you could make it.
I'm not. Well, yes, in a way I am. Now I can see exactly what my 17-year-old daughter is up to. Greasing up to middle-aged women in the hope they'll sign up for some ludicrously expensive nip and tuck or whatever. All the time knocking back the champagne.
It was just one small drink, Callum.
You didn't think to ask me what I thought of my daughter being pimped out for the Dumont Clinic?
Of course, I should have. But Sophie was so keen for some work. I'm impressed how motivated she is. There must be something she dearly wants. Clothes, I guess.
Well, she's doing enough hours in the cafe. And tonight, clearly inappropriate work for such a young girl.
She really did just hand out pamphlets and did a little meeting and greeting. Oh, Sophie, I was just about to tell your dad what a fantastic job you did this evening. She was lovely with everyone, and it really was just one drink. But I am sorry.
Oh, don't apologise to him.
That is enough, Sophie.
Oh, well, anyway, thank you again. You were a great help.
You're welcome, and especially since you pay more than the cafe. Sure to help any time.
You'd rather there wasn't another time, though, right?
You're planning more evenings like this?
Well, tonight went really well, so yes. But I won't ask Sophie without consulting you first, and definitely no more champagne. Although she did say she sometimes has a glass of wine at home.
Yes, once in a blue moon, but let's leave it there.
Thank you. Now, let me buy you a drink.
Yes, all right.
We have this conversation every day. And it's not about curtains and light fittings, is it?
It's about your mother overstepping
It's about Ty.
No.
Yes. And there's something else. I think that you need to see a counsellor.
Like hell?
If my mother has done anything, Scotty, it's just made it very clear that you need someone to talk to, and if it's not me...
I don't need to talk to anyone. If I have issues, I'll work them out myself. I don't need to see a counsellor. I don't care what you think. No counsellor. End of story.
Who do you think you are? Not so high and mighty when you're getting down and dirty on the net, are you?
Can you ever escape the past?
Everywhere I go, there are these reminders.
Shortland Street, tomorrow 7 o'clock, TV2.